November 8th, 2024, US Highway 41, just outside of Calhoun, headed north. I like riding US 41, and I've got US 41 video from Old Stone Fort up in Tennessee. A whole lot of Georgia, all the way down through Atlanta, on down through Griffin. I've got a lot of 41, US 41 on video. Up in Tennessee, it is a very, very nice drive. 2-lane, rural. Dalton would be to the right. Well, that's if you hit 75. I'm going to say 41 will go right through Dalton too. And we've got video going right through Dalton on 41. Both ways, coming and going. We've just filled up with gas at Love's. We forgot to hit the odometer. That one's for sale. Let's go back and check it out. Check out that van. Turn around in this church parking lot, or funeral home parking lot. Church on one side and a funeral home on the other. If we can't save you, we'll bury you. I wish this van was in good shape, and they'd wouldn't want but about $1,500 for it. I could negotiate them down to $1,000. I still have to get it back to Athens. Okay, this bridge was built in 1960. It looked like. Let's see if we can tell on this other side. 1960. Let's check this van out. This one's going to be a little bit newer than I want. You've got that big bumper on the front. Got several things going on. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford this one, but we're going to check it out and see. We're going to check it out and see. Plumbers are usually pretty hard on vehicles. But we're going to check it out and see what they want for it. The thing actually may have all of its hubcaps. I like those wire security there on the back doors. It'd be nice if those side doors had glass in them, but if they don't, let's check it out and see. Well, it looks like it has pretty good tires. That ladder rack would be handy, I think. Front bumper's messed up, but it's not like mine anyway. It'd be limited to the number of parts, or the parts I can get off of it. I don't know if it's a 2500 or 1500. It doesn't have a nomenclature on it. They don't have a price on it. I hate that. What do you want to put something out here for without a price? I don't know if I'll call on it or not. Yes, it may not irritate other people, but it irritates the stew out of me when they don't have a price on something. I don't want to waste my time calling on something that they got priced too much. An old real estate broker used to do that. He wouldn't put a price on it, and he built and sold houses. He used his houses as flypaper. He'd overprice them, and he had a unique situation. He had a little short street with a cul-de-sac on it, and he'd have a couple of houses, he'd have them overpriced. He finally gets somebody to get a contract. He really didn't want to sell his houses. He used his houses as flypaper, and then he would, anybody called, he would take them and sell them something else, and that worked out good for him. But that's not not the way I like to do business. I only want people calling. I want them to know what I want for it. I want them to call based on that. But anyway, then when he got somebody, he wouldn't cut. When he got somebody to pay the price, it wouldn't appraise at the bank. So he'd either take a second mortgage on it to get the ratios down. Once he got one closed at the higher price, then he's got a comp. And so then that automatically raises the next price of, the price of the next houses, because he has a comp, so he goes up again and does the same thing repeatedly until the whole little area is built out. Smart fellow, it worked out really good for him, but that's just not the way I want to do business. To tell you the truth, real estate's always been irritating to me. I've never liked it. He got me to get my real estate license, but I just wanted to build. And I like selling my own houses. I really enjoyed selling my own houses. I knew I had a great product. I didn't have to be, ashamed of them. They were built well. And I enjoyed selling my own houses, and it's really nice. You can tell when somebody's going to buy your house. It's almost like a magic lamp or a light goes on in their eyes, and you know they have fallen in love and they're going to buy that house. Yeah, I let my real estate license lapse after, 55 years. More trouble in this work. To me anyway, because like I said, I don't like selling other stuff, and I haven't been able to get back in the building. I hope I can get back in building some tiny houses, build one at a time, one for me or one to rent. Okay, we're going to be coming into Resaca. This pilot over here, I've stayed here multiple times. It's a pretty nice place to stay at night. There was a nice van there one night. I wanted to wait till the person came out, woke up or whatever they did, and see if he'd sell it. But it was probably this model. I've eaten at that Hardee's twice. As both times is very good food, very good service. Stop for a while, coming into Resaca now. Gordon County government complex here. You'll see some cannons, Civil War cannons over there to the left. The South was defending this side of the river, the Oostanala River. The Union forces were across the field over there on the other side of the river. This railroad line here on the right, this is one coming out of Kennesaw, up through uploading one or two videos, fix them up, start uploading. He's had some interesting old cars there. That old Lincoln is an interesting old car. You know, there were Maypops there. Several interesting things along here. This was awfully pretty a couple months ago when I was up here. This video will be US 41 Calhoun to Resaca.